Greetings, villains! The Hamburger is here, and I'm back for week 1 of the CMM. And today, we're going to go over the team we're bringing this week. And you can see here, my opponent's team is on the screen. A familiar face, Mr. G of the Philadelphia Fly Guards. He's got Lycanroc Midday, Samurai, Gligar, Toxicroak, Spiritomb, Glaceon, Alolan, Sandslash, Megadium, Chimecho, and Lullaby. And there are a few Pokemon in here that I'm scared of, particularly Toxicroak. He actually sniped it from me in the drafting process. I was originally going to get it on the way back. After getting Orthworm and Sandslash, and he ended up getting the Croak. And it was a good pickup for him because I do not match up against it. Yes, I do have Sandslash and Grumpig, but Grumpig is slower, and while Sandslash has the decent physical bulk, Sandslash can live a hit and kill it, but I need to get it into position to do so, and he's just gonna switch out into like Gligar or something. So realistically, I am not gonna have a fun time taking on Toxicroak. I'm just not. So I'm gonna need some countermeasures. I expect it to be Scarf to outspeed Scarf Grumpig. Lycanroc Midday shouldn't be that hard to take down. I have a whole bloody Floatzel. Samurai is fine. I have Electros, so I'm not too freaked out. Gligar, I got Floatzel for it. Spiritomb, I don't have a Fairy. Grumpig's the only Pokemon that can handle it because of the Dazzling Gleam. But it's also decently strong. I can definitely chip it down over time. I can definitely take it out. Glaceon's going to be pretty hard to kill because I don't have a fighting type and my fire type doesn't look that good here. Fire offense does, but fire defense does not. And Alolan Sandslash, I don't expect it, but if it came over Glaceon, I wouldn't be surprised. Megadium could come. It could be like a dual screens, like Elite Feed set, Synthesis, Grass Attack. It could be. I don't expect it over something like Glaceon, but if my opponent wants to get a little cheeky, I can definitely see him bringing it. Chimecho and Lullaby are not coming, though, to this game. Definitely not. And I don't expect Alolan Sandslash over Glaceon, but again, I would not be surprised if it showed up. So now, let's take a look at the team that I am bringing. And the first Pokemon is Electros, obviously. Round 1 pick, the McRib. At Discharge, Flamethrower, Giga Drain, and Volt Switch. Flamethrower, I just mentioned, fire offense being decent. Discharge, electric move, 30 chance paralysis. Volt Switch is for pivoting. And Giga Drain is mainly there to chip down his other threats like Lycanroc, Spiritomb, Gligar, things like that. Get some health back in the process. And of course, keep it chipped down. Of course, keep this thing alive with things like future Pokemon, and hopefully I can see McRib lasting quite a while and being a nice slow pivot out to some of my other threats. Specifically, Power Herb Dig Floatzel with Wave Crash, Ice Spinner, Dig, and Flip Turn. This is the heat set that I'm thinking. Because what I expect is Toxicroak to be dry skin, which makes it immune to water but weaker to fire. Hence the Flamethrower on Electros, another way to deal with Toxicroak. I expect Floatzel to be dry skin. I expect Toxicroak to be dry skin. So what I expect it to do is come in on a Wave Crash or a Flip Turn. That's what I expect. And then I kill it next turn with Power Herb Dig. Assuming it's not Scarfed or I live a hit. And of course, Wave Crash and Ice Spinner are just the fact of good news on Floatzel specifically. Ice Spinner there to deal with the likes of Gligar more effectively, and Meganium. Next up, we got Snackcraft Orthworm, who is a Coil Moringa Berry set. He's got a lot of decent special offense that I think I can set up in front of, especially Spiritomb, and I can Coil Heavy Slam, Body Press, Earthquake my way to hopefully probably not victory, but like a few KOs. Next up, we have Sand Slash, very defensive, physically defensive, again, mainly for Toxicroak. I was originally Yachi Berry, but I think that that heavy duty boost set just better means that way I can, if Gligar starts hazard stacking, which I definitely expect it to, I can deal with that a lot easier. His Spin Block is Spiritomb, but Earthquake will still do decent damage to it. Knockoff, obviously, to get rid of items. Rocks, get off my own rocks, among other things. Next up is Leafeon, with Lumberry to get rid of, because I do expect hazards from Gligar, whether that be T-Spikes or Raw Toxic or whatever else. I do expect some kind of poison stuff that can be happening here. So Lumberry and Leafeon helps with that. Baton Pass Wish, Protect, Leaf Blade, the usual Wish Pass stuff. And of course, last but certainly not least, Grumpig with the Cobra Berry, the big double. We have Psychic, Dazzling Gleam, Flash Cannon, and Energy Ball. I originally wanted to put Healing Wish on the set, but it doesn't get Healing Wish. And then I wanted to put Calm Mind on the set over Energy Ball, but I couldn't quite fit it. But Cobra Berry is here to eat up a dark move from either the Spiritomb or the Toxicroak, maybe even Samurott if it has one, and then kill them. That's kind of what I expect Grumpig to do. Hopefully it can. It's got like very weak physical defense, but I am expecting Spiritomb to be special. Samurott could be either or, but special given my team makes the most sense. Toxicroak is always going to be difficult though. Like that's just expected. I also think that helps me deal with ice moves from Hammerrock, Glaceon, Sand Slash, and the whole shebang. So, yeah, that's the team this week. Very quick team builder. I didn't want to sit here for a while talking about the team. So, yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Make sure you guys stay goated and evil. That's all I have for now. So, next time, villains. Falco Punch!